Ever pondered why understanding the components of an operating system is so essential? Well, the operating system is the heart and soul of any computer system, a crucial cog that ensures the smooth interaction between the user and the computer hardware. Imagine it as a busy conductor orchestrating the symphony of hardware and software resources. From processing your commands, managing files, to controlling hardware functions, the operating system has its fingers in almost every pie. It's the backbone that holds everything together, making your computer experience seamless and efficient. It's the silent worker, tirelessly managing processes, handling input and output operations, securing your data, and overseeing memory allocation, disk storage, and system performance. It's the lifeline that breathes life into a machine, transforming it from a mere collection of hardware into a functional, user-friendly system. So let's delve into the various components that make up an operating system, shall we? First up, we have process management, the heart of any operating system. This pivotal component is like the conductor of an orchestra, coordinating all the various processes that are running on your system. It ensures that every process gets the resources it needs, from processing power to memory, and oversees their execution from start to finish. Think of processes as the tasks or applications you're running on your computer. Whether it's your web browser, your word processor, or a complex piece of software, each is a process that needs to be managed. Process management is responsible for deciding when and how long a process should run, which is known as scheduling. It also handles the creation and deletion of processes, the suspension and resumption of processes, and provides mechanisms for process synchronization and communication. In essence, process management is the glue that holds everything together, ensuring that all processes play nicely with each other and that your system runs smoothly. Clearly, without effective process management, our systems would be chaotic, wouldn't they? Next, we venture into the land of memory and I/O device management. You can imagine memory management as a meticulous librarian. Just as a librarian keeps track of all the books in the library, memory management keeps track of each byte in a computer's memory and whether it is allocated or unallocated. It is responsible for allocating memory when a process requests it and deallocating memory when a process is done. It's a delicate dance, ensuring that each process has enough memory to execute properly, while also ensuring that the overall system memory is used efficiently. Now let's talk about I/O device management, the maestro conducting the symphony of input and output devices in a system. This might include everything from your keyboard and mouse to printers, disk drives, and more. The I/O device manager is tasked with ensuring all these devices operate efficiently and correctly. Imagine you're typing an email. Each keystroke is an input that needs to be processed. Once processed, the resulting output is the characters appearing on your screen. But it's not as simple as it seems. Behind the scenes, the I/O device manager is working tirelessly, coordinating the data flow from the keyboard to the system and from the system to the screen. It also manages the buffering, caching, and spooling of these devices, ensuring that data is stored temporarily in an area where a device can access it when ready. This allows for a smoother, more efficient operation, especially when dealing with devices that operate at different speeds. So, without memory and I/O device management, our systems wouldn't function optimally. Interesting, right? Now let's explore file management and network management. Imagine your computer as a library, and file management as the librarian. It's responsible for organizing and maintaining all the files in your system, much like a librarian manages books. When a file is created, file management assigns it a specific location in the memory. This way, when you need to access that file later, the system knows exactly where to find it. But file management doesn't just stop at creating and retrieving files. It also oversees the deletion of files. When you decide you no longer need a certain file and send it to the trash bin, file management ensures that it's removed from the system, freeing up space for new files. And it's not just about storage. File management also controls access to files. It determines who can read, write, or execute a file, ensuring that your private files stay private. Now let's shift gears and talk about network management. If file management is the librarian, then network management is the traffic controller. It oversees all of the system's network activities, ensuring that data gets from point A to point B without any hiccups. Network management is responsible for checking the health and performance of the network. It monitors traffic, controls the flow of data, and identifies any potential bottlenecks that could slow down the network. It's also on the lookout for any suspicious activity, helping to keep your system safe from potential threats. In addition, network management can also manage resources and balance loads to ensure the network runs efficiently, and it can troubleshoot any issues that may arise, ensuring that your connection stays strong and steady. So, both file and network management play crucial roles in ensuring our systems run smoothly and securely. Last but not least, we have disk management and security measures. Let's kick off with disk management. Picture this. Disk management is like a meticulous librarian. It's the component of an operating system that oversees how information is stored, accessed, and managed on a disk. It's the one ensuring everything is in its right place, freeing up space where needed, and ensuring the system's disk space is used efficiently. It's the wizard behind the curtain, handling tasks such as partitioning disks, creating file systems, and managing free space. But what happens if there is no disk management? Well, without it, your system would be like a library with books strewn all over the place. Finding a specific piece of data would be like trying to find a needle in a haystack. So, it's safe to say, disk management is the unsung hero in maintaining order and efficiency in our systems. Now let's shift gears and talk about security measures. In today's digital age, threats to systems come in all shapes and sizes, from viruses to hackers. Security measures are the metaphorical knights in shining armor, protecting the system from these threats. They maintain the integrity of data, ensure the confidentiality of information, and uphold user privacy. These measures include, but are not limited to, firewalls, encryption, and user authentication protocols. Imagine your system without any security measures. It'd be like leaving your house with the door wide open. Anyone could walk in, take what they want, and wreak havoc. That's why security measures are not just important, they are indispensable. To wrap it up, disk management keeps your system's data organized and accessible, while security measures act as a protective shield against threats. They work hand in hand to ensure that your system runs smoothly, and your data remains safe and secure. So, both disk management and security measures are vital in protecting our data and ensuring our systems function efficiently. So, we've explored the key components of an operating system, but what does it all mean? Well, let's take a moment to reflect on what we've learned. We've dug into the structure of an operating system and discovered its multifaceted makeup. Each component plays a unique role, much like instruments in an orchestra, each contributing to the overall harmony. Process management, for instance, is the conductor of our orchestra. It orchestrates how applications and processes run, ensuring they perform efficiently and without interruption. It's like the maestro, ensuring that all instruments play in harmony. Then there's memory management, the diligent librarian of our system. It keeps track of each byte in the system's memory, ensures that each process gets its fair share, and retrieves data when needed. It's the one making sure no book is misplaced in our library. Moving on, we have I/O device management. This is the diligent operator of our system, handling the communication between the system and the external devices. It's as if we have a dedicated telephone operator connecting our calls. File management, too, plays a crucial role. It's like the organizer of our system, keeping our files neatly arranged and easy to find. Imagine it as a meticulous secretary keeping all our documents in order. Then there's network management, our system's diplomatic envoy, establishing and managing the connections between different systems. It's the one ensuring peace and communication in our network. Disk management is the warehouse manager of our system, keeping track of the space and organizing data on our hard drive. It's the one ensuring that our warehouse is always in order. Finally, we have security measures, the vigilant guards of our system. They protect us from threats and ensure a secure environment. They are the ones keeping our castle safe. In essence, an operating system is a symphony of components working together to make our interaction with computers seamless and secure. Quite fascinating, isn't it?